It is predicted that Israel and the U.S. will bomb Iran on June 9th, 2025. The date that this video is posted proves that these predictions are being made ahead of time, as do these time-stamped emails and forensic notes PDF documents. If you are skeptical for some reason, please email me and I will forward these to you. All right, we are in paragraph 4 here of these brief reasons for how June 9th is known ahead of time to be the date it is predicted that the U.S. and Israel will bomb Iran. And so on April 1st, 2025, the same day as Val Kilmer's death and the news of the B-2 bombers, there was a bomb threat made on the Saturday Night Live studio in New York City. This prophetic bomb threat on April 1st is 69 days before the date 6-9. Okay, the date 6-9 hints at 6 divided by 9, which is equal to 0.666. And also 69 is extremely prophetic because of the most central prophecy in the Bible regarding the end times period of the Antichrist following a period of 69 weeks. So that's why another reason for 69 days to the date 6-9. It's just symbolic of the end, and the end times that is, and the Antichrist. Now, the bomb threat was made by a stalker of Scarlett Johansson. Johansson starred in the movie Lost in Translation with Bill Murray. The plot of the movie centers on its location in Japan. That's a central part of the plot of this movie, how the couple had their relationship in Japan, in Tokyo. Okay? Hence also the reason for the title of the movie, Lost in Translation. Okay? Very foreign culture Japan is. So, in God's signs, God is using Japan in general as symbolism for nuclear bombs. The reason for that should be obvious. 44 days before the bomb threat on the Saturday Night Live studio by the stalker of Johansson, Bill Murray was in the studio, the same studio, performing for the extremely prophetic 50th Saturday Night Live special, which I'm going to make a video about at some point, and it'll be a couple of hours at least long. It is so much. So much. Anyway, and so Bill Murray did his piece in this special. He reprised his role as on the skit The Weekend, the news updates. Okay, and so in the skit though, let's see. Yeah. So he was in that studio 44 days before the bomb threat, doing his skit on the 50th Saturday Night Live special. From what I recall, I think it was live, and so you could really get the 44 days count there. But either way, if it wasn't, it was still broadcast on that day, which, by the way, was the date 216, which hints at 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6. And the name Barak in English gematria is equal 216. Okay, so, and anyway, in his skit, this is the point here, he made a joke about having regular sex with Johansson. And it was a joke, and it was, I guess, funny for people because, one, it alluded to the plot of the movie in which, they get together and have sex in this hotel in Tokyo. And also, the reason why Bill Murray made a joke about that is because of the fact that Bill Murray's not the most attractive guy, and Scarlett Johansson is known somewhat as a sex symbol, and also the age difference. So the idea of him having regular sex with Scarlett Johansson is a little bit comedic. But the reason why Johansson is involved here, if I don't mention, is that she is the boyfriend, or rather girlfriend, of the one of the main, or the head writer for Saturday Night Live. I forget his name. So that's her connection with Saturday Night Live, and that's why the stalker of Scarlett Johansson would have made the bomb threat on the studio. Okay, because her boyfriend essentially is Saturday Night Live, all right? Now, this 44 days connection between the Saturday Night Live special and the Saturday Night Live studio bomb threat on the day of the news of the 2x3 bombers, which is, by the way, a pairing of 23 and 44, which confirms the signs and connections, is followed by the 9 days connection to the Supreme Court ruling regarding Kilmar Garcia, which I just explained in the last paragraph. I intend to put all of these paragraphs into one video, but also separate them. And so I'll just say again, this is how God's true big picture of signs, patterns, and connections works. It works on the principle of second and third and multiple witnesses confirming a matter as the Bible says is required. And this is what makes what is being explained on this channel true and not a product of one's imagination and different and unique than everything else on the internet that claims to be an analysis of God's prophetic signs. And if we think about it, one simple way in which God would provide a second witness for us is through pairing certain numbers together, such as 9, 23, and 44. And I know that these are the numbers because I've been studying his big picture of signs from morning until night for more than full-time hours for more than 7 years. And the reason is because the 44th president was inaugurated in 2009, and he is the basketball president who wore 23 in high school. Now, so we have, again, the 44 days connection between the Saturday Night Live special and the Saturday Night Live bomb threat, which is then followed by 9 days to the Kilmar Garcia ruling, which is then followed by 4 times 4 days, and then 44 days to the predicted bombing of Iran on June 9th. This is another pairing of 9, 23, and 44 that confirms the signs and connections. The date of the 50th SNL special on 216 is equal to 6 times 6 times 6, as I just explained, and the date 69 also hints at 6 divided by 9, which is equal to 0.666.